Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm back. i-dle dropped a music video for their track called Go Team. So let us go and check it out and see what we will learn from it, which will help elevate our creative journey forward. Let us go. My name is V, and this is Funny Production. I really like this, there's always a going way to do things. Like for this one that was on there music video which says there is sensitive content, someone could have made it boring, included, a cat which was not supposed to be here. Someone could have like put it on a black screen and as the music starts, it will move like to this shot of soil. And that, in my opinion, would be boring, but someone here chose to do it differently, the way I liked, the way I can call interesting. The beginning of this music video, he or she added a bit of flazy flame, and on that flazy flame, he or she added bro a lot of it, then put on the sign. Either way the sign was readable, and as the sign was over, then he added keyframes to reduce the bro bit by bit until we reach to this shot of soil. The interesting way. Always look for the interesting way to do things, Let us keep watching. I always talk about this, but let me repeat it one more time. Every time there is something happening among the subjects, the actors or actresses, you have to elevate and show clearly that action. Take footage and put it in slow motion. That action will be clearly seen by us, the audience, like they did right here, there is conflict, there is people doing whatever they want, but in order to show it to us clear, they put it in slow motion. I'm sure this could have been different if they showed that on the normal speed, Let us keep watching. It's really, really, really good. Baby, I heard you're a good thing. It's really, really, really good. 난 이러고 천짜리 시. You see the power of a static shot, static shot, shows like clearly what someone is doing. Maybe like right now, the soil he was shown using a static shot, and right now you can tell like whatever she is doing, she does not mind like who is watching or whatever, she is free, she is good, like the music says good thing, always include static shot in your projects, they are really good. Even most of the times I'm against them, but when it's in time for their use, they are perfect. Let us keep watching. And I'm always talk about this, how good looking footage are good, but also sometimes we the old people miss the old school footage. As the directors of music videos or the editor, make us miss them like they did in this music video, those old, messy footage and everything, they slapped it in the middle. I don't know if you saw it, but they did. Let us keep watching. I always talk about this. When you are going to do a project, first, take a sheet and divide it into two things. Stable and unstable. That is the camera movement. And look at the action. If there is a happiness, happiness most of the time involves movement. So the camera has to move too. If there is like anger or like, sorrow, sadness, put it on a static side because, anger, sadness and everything does not include much motion. So put it on the stable side. And if there is like something like distraction and everything, this is a motion. So use a camera with a bit of motion. Even if you want to elevate it, include much emotion like they did in this music video. Always try, to shoot the music video, not how you want, but how it is, Shoot a task, not how you want, but how it goes, like they did right here. It's perfect, Show her destroying a car using a camera which has, movement and everything. Elevates the action. Let us keep watching.
정말 깔깔웃겨 재미있군. Hey boy, you'll never know what to.
This is what I'm talking about. I don't know if you notice it, but me, I'm always seeing it, Like right now, she's going out and there is a lot of reporters waiting for her. The reporters, there is disorganization. And with disorganization, there is movement. And the camera should move too. This is exactly what they did. Let us keep watching.
Sing now, so holding you in the front of me, oh boy, it is such a good thing for tonight. Goodbye, baby.
Did you see what he was talking about? If there is a specific thing going on in the music video and you want to elevate it, put it in slow motion, like how you keep it like Apollo to Million, and they put it in slow motion. Did you see how elevated it was? Like it was very clear to us, the audience. Always know the art of storytelling. Let us keep watching.
It's really, really, really good. Baby, I heard you a good thing. It's really, really, really good. Good thing, good thing. Holy moly shit. Good thing, good thing. Emma, it's a good thing. Good thing, holy moly shit. Good thing, good thing.
And another use of slow motion, like when someone like is on different level than like other people around him, also slow motion helps elevate it, like here people are fighting, the security and the reporters, and maybe this is for sure, she's touching her purse, and you can tell like it's different, the vibes are different, you can tell, she doesn't care what others are doing, She's minding her business, looking after her belongings, Also, slow motion is, show this kind of motion. Let us keep watching.
It's a good thing. Yo, dear, dumb and dumb. 걱정을 걷어줘도 no, 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 no. 눈앞에 나를 보니 말을 계속 up.
I really like those previous shots they showed us, They are shots, they are very hard to make. But they are cool, like when you add them like in a music video, they are visual pockets, they are really good to see, right? I don't know if this is like how they did here, but according to the shot I saw and the camera movement, maybe one of the ways I know it can be done is by using a motion controlled camera, that, robot behind each other camera and everything, and it is really hard to do and expensive, but either way, the effort is worth it. It looks badass, like how you looked in that previous shot, there was no comparison towards it, let us keep watching.
Yo, hello girl, 내 수보에 걷자 뭐뭐뭐뭐 같은 네넌 전부 가져 발로 fun. Hey boy, you never know what.
I already talk about this, I say this, I like motion in the shots, and especially when it is like wow, when it is a fact, like how on this shot, you should have like cut to this one and also cut to many, and that was going to become two shots, but they chose to do something, which is hard, fast. The shot starts on the man and the camera then moves to many. This requires a precise thing because one mistake could be out of frame and you have to do it again. It's hard, but it's worth the effort, Always talking about how I like motion in shots, Always take advantage of motion in your projects, Use it as use it as a transition, and anything you want, any creative way, take advantage of it. And when you do, also let me know. Let us keep watching.
Sing now, so holding until I die. Oh, boy, that is such a good thing for tonight. Goodbye.
This shot in the train, it was one shot, but did you see how beautiful it was? Tell me each one, not like starting to like motion in shots you too. You know, I always see like the beauty in the motion, like how that scene, was shot in one take. And you had to go from one subject to another. It was done using motion, and everything, There were multiple things to see in that last shot that they would have chose to show us. There, using cards. Like they did it, they chose to do it in one take. And one takes are my favorite, Let us keep watching.
Baby, I heard you're a good thing. It's really, really.
And I always talk about how I like surprising things in this music video. Like in the last shot, how they showed us like a bit of VHS, footage of Soren and Lionel, their showing us like the night vision footage and everything, but like sometimes surprise the audience, yeah, surprise us, and maybe we enjoy it a bit more. Like right now, this shot, can't ask for more, I'm being satisfied here. Let us keep watching.
Baby, I heard you a good thing. It's really, really, really good. Good thing.
So it, that this is footage I was talking about. They have like those vintage camcorders, they are using it, those footage, sometimes, like to slap it in the middle of like music video, sometimes it's sweet, or like if you want, make a whole project, if it, take us to the process, I really forward to that, let us keep watching.
Holy moly shit.
And another slow motion to show like, as you can see, to show here is the subject we are more attracted to as the audience. Why? Because like from other people, what they are doing, she is doing something different. And even like the speed of motion between them is different. If you see like UK and New York, like the speed is different according to what she's doing. Like she's chill, like others are being crazy. Let us keep watching. This is like what slow motion does. Let us keep watching.
Good thing. Oh, it's a good thing. Good thing. Holy moly shit. Good thing. Good thing. Oh, it's a good thing. Holy moly shit.
You see these static shots, but you'll be telling me, are you not liking them? Really, please tell me. Let us keep watching. You see other thing the static shot does. Like it helps like elevate the difference between the subjects, because we as the audience, the only thing we have to focus on is the subject. Like me is dancing in the train, while others, are sitting waiting to reach their destination. To show other is sure the UK is dancing in the bath while other is queen, like static shot help also showing the difference between subjects on the screen, because there is no motion. The thing you have to focus on the subject, and our full attention is on the subject, and that is why sometimes it can be a bit boring. But if you use it at the right time, it's the right decision, and it like they do in this music video. Let us keep watching. And I always talk about how I like zoom out, I like zoom out. And right now they did it even it was slow and short, but either I liked it, there is no reason. I just like them, Let us keep watching. Maybe this is like the behind the scene because I don't know if you realize that, but if you have ever been on the set of a video, most of the crew, it's something which actors' professionalism is very black because black helps you not stand out, you know. And anything like that guy who was like extinguishing the fire, maybe he was part of the crew, and this would be painful. In addition to the video I was enjoying, and right now I could be enjoying it more. I don't know you telling me about this music video. This was a masterpiece, it was a masterpiece, and I really like how i-dle is a group which is not afraid of exploring, like they are all over the concept, like they are praying, exploring and everything, like they are never the same. That's why they are one of my favorites. And this music video I was satisfied. And as you already know, when you like something, compliment two people who made it extra sweet for us that enjoyed it more. And the first person, if you saw me in this reaction, I was only talking about the cinematography, and that is the person you are complimenting today. Anyone who worked behind the camera on this music video. And another person, the stylist, the stylist in this music video. Don't know how you saw it, but I liked it, especially UK's, style from K-pop. I liked it, that your outfit, was sick, the idea. We complimented two people, the cinematographer and the stylist. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Discord server. I have a dream of making films and games, and I'm heavily inspired by K-pop, visual, sound, and style. And I'm looking for people who share the same interest so that we can learn from each other, share ideas and inspirations, maybe also collaborate. Take action. I'm sure there is something I have or you have which can help elevate the journey to our dreams. Until next time, stay safe. My name is V, and this is Funny Production.